Welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans.
Melissa and I are out here on the new road, and we just discussed a plan for this area right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it fixed up, okay?
Okay, get to work.
So I made this bench, how many years ago was it, Melissa? 4 years?
I'd say 4 or 5 maybe.
4 or 5 years ago, and it's held up pretty well. I really like the design. I did a video on this. If I can find that video, I'll put it up above. but a lot of people have made these after that video. It's nice and heavy, which is what you want for a nice bench, but I will say they do not make pressure treated lumber like they used to. You know, this is supposed to be for ground contact.
Yeah. And
you can see down here at the bottom, it's starting to rot a little bit.
Look at that.
Anywhere it touches the ground.
Rot.
Rot.
It's like sugar to your teeth.
Like sugar to your teeth, Melissa says.
But it's nice because this is for those that shoot both right-handed and left-handed.
Right. Right-handy, left-handy.
Yeah.
But one thing that's nice is when those rot out some more, I can just replace that bottom band board on everything, you know?
Oh, if I know you, yeah. That's exactly what you'll do.
Yep. All right, let's put it in place. It's going to get dark. All right, let's see how you did lining it up, Melissa. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
That does look good.
You questioned me. You doubted me.
Yeah, it's out of the way of the road.
Yep.
Nice spot right here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make another video soon doing this.
I know.
Why don't you tell them what you're doing? Melissa's in a
So,
you're in the zone right now.
I started something new at the end of my driveway. It's a free corner. So I've baited a lot of people in on some free stuff.
She's cleaning out the attic.
It might go up. I think next week I might be running a $10 corner.
But you're still giving stuff away, right?
I just want rid of it, yeah. I mean, so far, a Dyson vacuum.
That was completely
clothes rack.
trashed.
A clothes rack. It's free. It's free. Okay? If you don't want it, then don't stop and get it.
Yeah.
But I used to work with individuals with disabilities, and some companies would give us packages of adult diapers for those that we could, you know, distribute them to. And so I have a package of those in the package, not open, at the bottom of the driveway. Some kids' toys. It's a hot thing. It's going fast.
People are stopping. They are.
I am. I'm impressed that they're stopping and grabbing it. No questions asked. I don't want someone pulling up here.
Or hey, it
Can I
doesn't
plug
work.
this vacuum in? No, you can't. Right now I got a sewing machine, a Singer sewing machine down there.
Old one.
Yeah.
It's probably worth $100.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Don't tell me that, Mike. I'll be running back down there to get it. Listen, it's been in my attic. Goodbye. And
whatever nobody
Oh.
wants is going in the dump trailer.
you know who we really need to connect with is daughter Eva. Holy smokes, that girl. She has bags and bags of stuff that she's like, here, I just need to donate these, and she's dragging them out of her room. I go, just put them in my room for right now. Because I go through them. Half the stuff still has the tags on it. Sorry, Mike, you probably didn't need to know that. I think that was a secret we kept from you. But, that girl. That's what you need to do is open up Eva's crap corner.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do a rotation. Like free week, next week's $10 week. Next week after that is Eva's crap.
Yeah.
You know, hey.
Well, that's good. And this is good too. This is perfect right here.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be the permanent location of the range and everything, but this will get us by until we decide on where we're going to put it. Because if we go out the road a little bit further, we could probably do something nice out there where you have 100 and a 200 and a 50 and
Why didn't this come down?
that one ratty tree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got tired of taking down trees, Melissa. There's a lot of them.
I have some cleanup stuff I want you to do. Like the trails back behind the house.
All right. So I'm sure people will be asking, the LX4020 that I just used in the land plane, it is still here. That's going to be leaving here probably within the next couple weeks. And we do, yeah, I don't know if I should say this or not, but you do know, Melissa, we have a new tractor that has been ordered, and we'll be picking it up in a couple weeks. You knew, we had to replace that one.
Did you mail me a letter and I haven't got it yet? What are you talking about? We talked about it.
But anyway, it's about 8 o'clock. I started this about 6:30. That's not bad. Hour and a half. Got some stone. Adam's roller. Got everything rolled in. But I will report back tomorrow morning. Well, I'm down here at the wood yard today, and it is a hot one. I wasn't planning on sawing any lumber. I had a different plan in mind, but it kind of got thrown out the window. I thought right about now I would be pulling in the driveway with my new kiln, but I can't pick it up till later on today. What happened was this. The company that I bought the kiln from, they shipped it. I got the tracking or the pro number and all that. And then last week, I think it was on Thursday, the trucking company called and wanted to set up delivery for sometime this week. And I asked them what they were going to be bringing it on, and they said a tractor trailer, which is difficult to get in here. And they're about a half hour, probably 45 minutes from here. I said, you know what? I'll just come pick it up at the terminal. She said, that's fine. Just call on Wednesday morning, first thing, and make sure it arrived here before you head down. I said, okay. So this morning, I called at 7, which I thought may be a little bit early, but, you know, most people get up relatively early in that business. So I called, no answer. I left a message. Then I called again at 8:30, left another message. Nobody called me back. Called one other time, nobody answered. Then I called at 10, and I spoke to somebody, and she said, yes, it's here. I said, well, I'll be down to pick it up. And she said, you can only pick up till 10, and it's already 10 in the morning. You should have called earlier, which I did a couple times. But I can go down at 4 o'clock today to get it. I didn't want to drive down there at that time of day. It's down below the city. You got traffic, construction, all that stuff. But I want to get it picked up and get it back here safe and sound. I'm not ready for it yet. This is just the unit itself. And I've got a good lead on a shipping container with side doors that open up. And if that works out, that's what we use for the kiln. Just have it spray foamed on the inside. We'll be up and running in no time. If that doesn't pan out, we'll build a small building for it. It's just going to be like 8 by 20, but I'll be glad to get the unit and get it off of a shipping dock somewhere and get it here home. But this morning, I did get a few things done. I had 7 or 8 more baskets that were filled up, and they were sitting in front of the woodshed. I got those moved down to the lower wood yard, kind of cleaned things up, widened everything out again. Out of the wood bunker, that all should be gone by the middle of next week. I've got a guy that wants 4 full cords. We'll get that out of there. Clean out the wood bunker then, and then we'll start filling it up again, all with red oak. You know, that won't be ready for this year by any means, but that entire wood bunker will be filled up with red oak here probably within a month. So what my plan was, I thought I was going to be getting the kiln, come back and unload, and then I was going to load this up in my truck and get ready to take it down to the cabin first thing tomorrow morning. But since I have to hook up to my trailer and all that, I can't load this until I get the kiln back. So with that being said, I might as well add to this pile a little bit. I just put another red pine log on the mill. We'll get that sawed up, put it on this stack, and then when I get back this evening, we'll unload, load this up in the truck, and I'll leave about 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, head down to the cabin, and get this on stickers. This pine, you don't want to leave it sit around too long when it's not stacked and stickered properly. That's why I want to get it down there. But I'm getting close to having enough for there. I am. This is, I think there's 40 boards right here. I'll get some more out of that one right there, and we'll be off to the races on finishing up the cabin walls down there.
is clear. Sit alone with a beer and run through the rubble, months of trouble in the end. The tears on your face, the sight of you walking away, and the memories drop and ring like bombs in my head. And I don't know if I could have done more, and I don't know if it was my fault or yours. So I'm still fighting after the war. My phone in the night could start the war again. Pull the trigger, press send and go. Catch a plane before sunset, kneel down and say come back. Say baby I was wrong, I need you home. But I don't know if I love anymore. I don't know if I loved you before. So I'm still fighting.
All right, I got what did I get? 18 more. Yeah, and two 2x6s on the bottom. So if all goes as planned, later on today I'll go down and pick up the kiln, come back, drop the trailer, load up all this wood, and then leave real early for the cabin tomorrow. That's the plan. Everything is subject to change though. We get that kiln up and running, we'll be in business. We only need just a couple more things and we'll be good to go. So I had mentioned before, we've been planning on putting an addition on that side of the pavilion. Just come out 16 feet. That will be used just for equipment storage. Like I could park the excavator, skid loader, and tractor in there, no problem at all. However, I'm still waiting on the contractor for that. It's he's an Amish guy and he's done some stuff for us before. He's real good, but I haven't heard from him lately and I'm getting a little nervous. I know he's busy, but I'm not sure when he's going to get here. I may have to go to plan B on that. We'll have to see. But the good news is I did talk to Tom from Concrete with the Hosses about pouring the floor in this pavilion. And I wanted to wait until we had the addition done, but he said we could do this now and that later. And really, I don't even need to pour that over there. I could just put some 2A limestone in there. It's just for parking equipment, but I need to get the floor poured in here, and that'll be a game changer right there because we can start stacking and air drying lumber in here with these nice high ceilings. I mean, we can fit a lot of wood in here. Let it air dry for a little bit, and then it'll go right into the kiln after that. And so I'm excited about that. So I think I'm going to talk to Tom this weekend about getting this floor poured sooner than later. But I got a lot of stuff to get out of the way, but they'll probably come over one afternoon, form everything up. We'll get everything on grade and pour the next morning. But if you haven't seen some of their videos, Concrete with the Hosses, this will be an easy job compared to what they normally do. I'll put a link to Tom's channel in the description and pin a comment as well, but go check it out. They do fantastic work. But it's going to be easy for them. It's a lot of concrete, but you can pull the truck right in here, start at that end, work your way out. No buggies, no pumping, no nothing. But anyway, I'll report back later this afternoon when I'm headed to the big city to pick up the new kiln. All right, time to head down to the big city, all hooked up to the trailer, ready to roll. I tell you what, the new road, I can't believe I didn't do that sooner. It will at least make a turnaround right here. Now I can come up here with my trailer, pull right over there, back it right beside the building, and then when I want to leave again, I can pull straight out over there, back in here, right down the driveway, and I don't even have to get down to the wood yard. Plus, I got so many logs down at the wood yard, it's kind of tight down there, turning all this around. I'm thinking this is over, yeah, it's probably over 50 feet long with that 22-foot trailer. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Guys like you coming here, you're like over prepared.
Can you just push it just a little?
Sure.
Good. All right, we just got loaded up. It's not that heavy. I think it weighs about 800 pounds. It's pretty big. This is an IDRY Air. We'll talk more about it when we get home. All right, I got 3 straps on it. There's a lot of plastic over top of it. Hopefully that stuff doesn't start ripping apart. I'm gonna take it kind of easy on the way home, but we've got about, I don't know, 45 or 50 miles on the interstate. We'll just have to see how it goes. If I have to, I could probably put a strap around it as well. There's a couple holes in the plastic. I don't think there's any damage to the kiln. I think it'll be all right. We'll just have to see. It's nice this guy let me over here. Here comes the car. I've had my turn signal on. Appreciate it. Pittsburgh. All right, I got her unloaded. The LX was kind of struggling to pick it up. It only weighs about 850 pounds, but it's so far out in front of the loader, made it kind of difficult. I thought I was going to have to go get the skid loader, but I think it's going to rain here in a few minutes, so I'm going to take it around behind the building. I don't think the rain's going to hurt it, but I am going to get a tarp, cover it up so the cardboard doesn't get all wet, and then I'll give you a better idea what this thing is capable of and what it's going to look like when it's all set up. All right, I'll give you a look at what we bought here. We are on IDRY's website. We'll scroll down here to the IDRY Air. This is the unit that I bought right here. I don't know if you can see that. It will bolt right up to a 8x20 shipping container or a small shed. The specifications, capacity up to 4,000 board feet, power requirements. So I need to put this within about 150 feet of the panel on the building. So I got a spot out back. It's going to fit perfectly. It should work out really well. But max temp 165 degrees. It's got a touch screen on it. Yeah, it says here total weight 750 pounds. Also has remote access. You can control it from your phone. There's some add-ons that I could have gotten, like the air trolley or a track to load the kiln, but I don't need that. I just need something with almost full side door access. And so that's going to be coming up real quick. That's what we need that to get going here. But here's the IDRY Air right here. Is a little better picture of what it's going to look like. I already talked to the electrician and all that. It's only going to be about 60, 70 feet. Not even that from the panel. So yeah, I'll be glad to get this up and running. This is a picture here of like what a home-built shed would look like. They've got videos on here. I might just play this even. Yeah, let's play their video here, see what it looks like. This is the installation of the IDRY Air. I'll probably be watching this video a couple times, but there's the unit. You can see over on the right side here, these are the bolts that bolt to it, and then there's also a couple legs, obviously. They just cut a hole in a shipping container, framed it in. You can see some spray foam insulation up here. I got a forklift. I can do that. Screw it right to the framing. It's all sealed up. And then I think coming up, you'll see the legs to help support it. Skip ahead a little bit. Well, there. I think we're going to do a concrete slab the whole way, enough for the container or the shed underneath of the unit, and it's weatherproof, but I think I'm still going to put a roof over top of the unit itself. And there it is. Touch screen up here. Now this one they're loading from the end. I definitely want side entry. That would be better for my application. So remember how I said my schedule was subject to change? Well, it did. I did not go down to the cabin this morning. I was planning on it last night. I was going to load up that lumber, and then I got to thinking I have my high school reunion tonight, and I could have made it down and back, but I just wanted to spend some more time when I'm down there. So I think, yeah, either tomorrow or the next day I'll head down to the cabin. This morning, I loaded out some firewood baskets to some customers, and I was just putting some stuff back right now. The baskets that I moved weren't quite as dry as the ones behind it, so I moved a couple out of the way real quick with the mini skid, loaded them up. I want to show you something. I don't know if this was just luck. I don't think it was. I think they designed it this way. I didn't even notice this before, but I'm telling you, this thing is going to be so handy down here at the wood yard. But let me show you what I'm talking about. So I loaded out 2 firewood baskets this morning in 2 different pickup trucks. But if you look at the front end of this thing, see how it steps in and then goes back up? I'm sure they designed it that way, but that fits right underneath the tailgate of a pickup truck. So as you can see, you've got a ton of reach to set that basket up over top of the axles, and you don't have to try picking it up and scooching it in. You can reach the whole way over the rear axles of the truck, no trouble at all. Set it down, back out. But yeah, this thing here, it'll have more hours on it down here at the wood yard by far than the Excavator or the big skid loader. We're using it all the time. And that is with just a bucket and forks. Now, later next week, I should have a couple attachments for that that'll they're really going to be nice. So really be used quite a bit. So you'll see them probably in about a week or so. But I got several attachments coming for it, and I'm excited about that. And I am also excited about that kiln. We got a lot of stuff going on, but we're going to get that up and running pretty quick. That and the concrete floor under the pavilion, those were the 2 missing links to our little operation here, and that's all going to be taken care of pretty quick. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I appreciate y'all being here, I really do, and I will catch you on the next one.